Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be making another card using the Honeybees. I don't know why I said that. It's the Meant to Be bundle that we're going to be using today. So the Meant to Be stamp set and the dies. Look at these dies. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at these large hexagons. We're also going to be using the Cute as Can Be designer series paper. These are all things found in the online store, okay? So before we get started on our project, of course, we have to go over the buzzworthy business of the day. We have our Farmhouse Florals paper pumpkin kit that's going to make 9 cards and has Secret C as the stamping spot. This kit comes with an additional stamp set for free. Circle of the Seasons add-on dies are available for $12. They coordinate with July, August, and September paper pumpkin kits. I do have a link in the description box below if you want to sign up for the paper pumpkin, if you haven't already done so. Next, we have our Stampin' Rewards program, where you earn 10% on all orders $20 or more, excluding tax and shipping. You redeem your rewards on future orders. You track and save your rewards in your online Stampin' Up account, and your rewards do expire after 12 months of the earning date of each reward. All right? Lastly, we have our mystery boxes. These are the medium flat rate USPS boxes that I have stuffed full of new and used retired Stampin' Up products. I'm asking just $35 for each box. Shipping is included. If you're interested, email me at stampwithshana@gmail.com. And that is all of our buzzworthy business for the day. So let's get started on our project. So we're going to do the inside first. So let me get those pieces. We have some Pretty in Pink, 5 by 3 3/4. This piece here, I do not know. The inside, I didn't measure this one, I don't think. This is about 4 1/4. And we're going to layer our designer series paper on, which is about 4 1/8. So let's go ahead and get that done. I don't know why I'm using stamping steel. Okay. Oh, I wrote it down. 4 1/4 by 1 1/8. I didn't even say the 1 1/8 part. So now you know. So this, oop, not yet. Got little fuzzies. Fuzzies on my paper. I'm gonna put that about right there. And then, is that? You guys know me in straight. That looked a little crooked, but it's gonna have to do. And we're gonna add this to our Pretty in Pink layer. And then we're gonna glue this into our card base. Our card base is Petunia Pop, 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. Okay. And we are going to add this to the inside of our card base. Just like that. Like that, like that. Let me get my foam folder and burnish this down so our card will stay closed or semi-closed. So we have some designer series paper here that is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8, and we're going to layer that on a piece of Pretty in Pink that is 5 1/4 by 4. Uh-oh. Yeah, this side. I couldn't remember which side I was supposed to use. So we have this going on here. Just like that. And then we're going to add this to our card base. Hopefully I'm not getting ahead of myself, but I think I'm okay. Ooh. I see my designer series paper wasn't too straight. Okay. I probably should have flipped it around, but we're gonna leave it. So next I have another piece of designer series paper. This one is 3 1/2 by 1 7/8, and we're layering it on a 3 5/8 by 2 Pretty in Pink. I don't know why I keep thinking, oh my goodness, that's the wrong side. So we're just going to have a tiny border all around this designer series paper. And on this designer series paper, we are going to add some ribbon. So I'm going to be using this Petunia Pop Iridescent Ribbon. It's part of the Spooky Sweet Halloween suite of products. That's an online exclusive. Really pretty. So we're going to just add this ribbon right across the middle. And you guys know I like to add my ribbon using tearing tape. So let me get a little tearing tape going here. We're just going to glue those ends down nice and snug. Then we're going to release the backing. Actually, well, I can go ahead and release it. And we're going to set it to the side for a moment because I want to make sure I get everything else placed correctly. So for our sentiment, we're going to be using some die pieces from the die set, the Meant to Be dies. I'm trying to pick them up. So we have some words that says Our Hive. I die cut the words in Old Olive, and I adhered the Old Olive cardstock to the adhesive sheet so I can make stickers when I die cut them. And we're just gonna add that into the basic white bubble, which I also die cut. And this is the Hive. Now for the letter I in Hive, there is the little dot that gets die cut, but I lost it. It was too tiny. So I lost it. I don't know where it is. So now we're gonna put this over here. I just want to make sure we have enough space for this. Okay, so I know what I'm going to be doing. So let me add some more glue to this. I just wanted to make sure we had room. When I placed this down, I didn't want to be putting it in the wrong spot. So we're going to add this over to the right-hand side. And I'm going to try to give it an even border. Oh, that tearing tape already stuck down. Well, that's where it's going to be. So we're going to put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of our words here. Our little die cuts. We're going to adhere this to our card front. So this is the Hive. I'm going to place this one first because it's going at the bottom to make sure I have enough room for everything. And we'll just overlap this one onto that piece. We'll put this, oh, I guess I should take the backings off, right? I'm like, why is this popping back up? Why? Because you didn't take off the backings. We're going to put this, I'll say about right here. Okay, now, stamping. Okay, goodness. We're going to stamp the word love from the Love This Life stamp. We're going to be using Old Olive ink. And you could tape over the words that you don't want, but these words are kind of spaced out really good. So I'm not going to worry about it. Just going to ink up the word love. Stamp that right down on our basic white. Close up my ink so I don't make a mess. I'm going to get my paper snips and we're going to try to cut this out in like a little bubble. Just trying to mimic what the other one is like. This one doesn't have a lot of loop-de-loop letters, so it's not going to be a lot of bubbling going on. Just trying. This is just something I thought of doing. Now I need to get this a little smaller over here. Okay, so that is our word love. And let's get some dimensionals cut up from this sheet here. We're going to use some of the side pieces here to pop our word up. I want to put this little tiny piece over here on the L. You can cut a couple of bigger pieces. I probably only need one. This is a small. Nope, I want to put another one right there. Okay, so now we can add this to our card base, and it says, "Love our hive." And then we have a little honeybee that I fussy cut from the designer series paper. And we're going to add that on. Put some dimensionals over here on the wings. Ooh. You're sticking to me. I want you to stick to the paper. Stick to the paper now. Okay. I should have just got some minis. That would have been a lot easier. So we're gonna pop this up just like that. And then I'm gonna get some tearing tape. And I'm gonna try to get the smallest little piece, because I tied a bow. And we're gonna add this bow using tearing tape. You could use a glue dot, but I just like using the tearing tape. I don't know why. It's too wide, but I just fold it in on itself. And I'm gonna place this bow right here in the middle of our ribbon we put around, just like that. And then we're gonna get some of the low profile sparkle dots. This is also an online exclusive. And we're gonna add some of these mossy metal dots. Where's my take your pick tool? So I'm gonna have one of these tiny ones, and I'm gonna put this right here for the eye, since I lost my eye. The dot rather for the eye, not my eye. And let's see, we need some more, right? Let's use one here. How many sizes? These are only 2 sizes. Yeah, the larger ones and a smaller one. So let's use another large one. And we'll put that one, I'll put it right here, maybe. Let's do it right there. Because you guys know I'll sit here all day trying to decide where to put an embellishment. So that is our card done. Isn't that cute? Love our hive. And we call my house the Hive because, you know, I'm a honeybee. So when I say love our hive, I mean I love my family. So that's it, guys. That's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.